Borealis is a high-altitude balloon program aimed at mentoring undergrads to give them hands-on experience with scientific instrumentation that we can send up on the weather balloons to get a high-resolution profile of what's going on in the atmosphere. In terms of a balloon launch, we actually used the balloon to suspend the Phantom device, because the Phantom device can't be flown outside of the cage, but we could suspend it from the balloon and take film. The tethered launches are really nice because you have a lot of control over the balloon. The other types of launches we do are these high altitude launches. If you get a nice sturdy balloon, it can float to 100,000 feet or 30 kilometers before it'll eventually burst, because it's just gotten so big.
We've got 21, yeah.
2100 is
2100 in there right now.
I mean, it'll definitely rise.
We might want 3,000, and maybe pull it down and just listen and see if you hear any leaks.
The tethered balloon is actually on loan from the Forest Service. We are sort of tasked with being ready to fly that anytime if they need us to go out to, say, a fire or in an area near a fire and do some data collection there. Every state has a space grant office that's supported by NASA. There, press it and then hold it. There are two Borealis programs, one in Bozeman and one here, and both do the high altitude ballooning, the tethered ballooning. There's definitely some freedom for each space grant office about what do you do with the NASA support.
Everybody's interested in UAVs, and it's an up-and-coming technology. So through the space grant program, there were some of the other states were looking at doing they were applying for some grants that would involve competitions using quadcopters through their states, and we looked into it ourselves. And that's when I started asking about what it would take legally to fly. Regardless if we own a fleet of drones or we are contracting any of our work, we really should train people on operations. And everybody wants to fly. So how do we do that quickly? And that's when we go, we need a net. We want it portable and something that was tall and wide and long enough that you had enough room to fly in. The net came first, and then we started looking at aircraft. And it turns out that the Spydexes and the Cheerson are pretty popular items to practice with. So there was rain, which was a bummer, but on the other hand, we never stopped. We always had people we were interacting with, and we were able to put the tarps up over the net and still fly, and this is perfect. This is what we want. I mean, everybody, just to come out and feel comfortable with technology.
It was really great to see everybody really enthusiastic, particularly about the tethered balloon. Lots of people just stopped and watched. There's just something enchanting about these. It's just like a balloon when you're a kid, a party balloon, but times 100. So.